millions of people enjoy Herbalife nutrition products. Since 1980, quality has been at the heart of everything we do. It all begins at the source, with the finest ingredients from farmers who have been harvesting for generations. From there, we test and verify ingredient quality and purity to support our promise to deliver the highest quality product to our consumers. Our team of scientists conduct additional tests that verify raw ingredients, nutritional value, and taste. Our manufacturing facilities and labs have achieved the highest level of independent accreditation, reflecting our commitment to uniform global quality standards where our products are sold. Being the leading nutrition company in the world is a distinction earned through our uncompromised commitment to quality. We've earned the trust of millions of people who choose Herbalife Nutrition to help them lead a healthier lifestyle and achieve results today, tomorrow, and in the years to come.
Hello everyone. Hi Manuela, how are you? Good evening.
Good evening.
Or good morning, wherever it is that you're watching us from. Is that right? It's nice to have you here with me today. Thank you.
It's really nice to be here with you and with all the people watching us at home. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. We are going to bring people some very important information today, right? Something that everyone can relate to, because some way or another, we've all been there. Wouldn't you agree?
We are in September. That means the vacation's gone, and a lot of people got off the track. So
that's true,
we're gonna know how to go back on track.
Don't tell me that we're coming to the end of summer, because as you know, we live in Canada, and although winter is beautiful,
but it's long,
right? But we're definitely going to give people some tips on how to make the best of their long winter months by focusing and getting back on track towards their goals. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Veronica. I'm 36 years old. I'm a mom of two. I have a 9 and a 16-year-old. And I came across this nutrition about 4.5 years ago. At first, I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I want to lose weight the natural way. That didn't work out so well. So here we are today. And I definitely can relate to what we're going to talk about today. But I also want to introduce my very special co-host and very good friend of mine, Manuela. And Manuela, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Manuela Silva. I live in Toronto. I'm Portuguese. I have 2 girls and 2 dogs and a lot of cats. And I started this nutrition 4 years ago with Veronica. Veronica is my coach. Yes, every coach has a coach too. So it's a pleasure to be with all of you today.
Absolutely. And let's get right into this. So, like I said, we are all human. We make mistakes. We have a tendency to veer off course, get distracted, make excuses, whatever. So what are some of the reasons why we get off track, right? Escaping routine. We're just coming back from vacations, right? A lot of people actually got away this summer, which is awesome. But getting away for your summer vacation doesn't mean you need to get away from your goals and whatever course you're running, right? Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. Get out of the track. It's one thing. Stay out of the track is another thing. So
absolutely,
once in a while, it's okay.
Absolutely. And I know you mentioned that you're Portuguese, right? So you know how it is, how we celebrate, right? What do we celebrate with?
On table.
Right?
We celebrate everything on with a full table.
Exactly. There's always got to be something on the table. So, life happens, right? Vacations, birthdays, weekends, whatever it is, life will continue to happen. So it's how you react to what happens to you in life. And sometimes we react in ways that are not as good for us, right? Another reason is nutritional imbalances. We either have too much or too little, right? That happens a lot.
Some people skip meals, and that's no good. When you get to the end of the day, my God, you open the fridge and you eat everything.
That was me. That was me. You know that I would go the whole day without eating anything, and then I would inhale everything that I could find as soon as I got home, right? So
yes,
keeping everything within its regular balance is very important. So not too much, not too little, just the right amount. What about those people who eat their emotions away, right?
that's me. That was me. I eat only because I felt I don't know how to explain. I felt good.
Right? Yes, satisfaction that comes from food, because
Yeah.
food can be very satisfying.
Yes,
True.
it's a pleasure.
Or boredom, right? How many times, or how many people that you've helped that have actually told you, I eat because I'm bored.
I'm bored. Yeah.
Right? I have nothing to do, so I'm bored. I'm going to grab something to eat. Or they'll go and they'll open up the refrigerator door. They're not even hungry. They just have nothing to occupy themselves with. So they go and see if there's something in there that they can occupy themselves with.
Exactly.
So I already explained to you guys a little bit, right? I was that person that was notorious for skipping meals. I would get out of the house as quick as I could in the morning. No breakfast, nothing. My first meal would be like late in the afternoon. Sometimes it would be when I get back home. I was living on coffee all day long, right? That's how I kept myself going. And well, it wasn't working out so well, because then when I got home, I would eat everything and anything that I can find in sight. So through a friend of mine, an acquaintance, they challenged me to change my breakfast. Just start having something in the morning. And I was like, okay, whatever. It has to be something quick that I can prepare on the go, because I'm always in a rush. And you know me, right? Always in a rush. I'm making time to be late. So I got to be out the door. Let's go. And this worked out really well. And believe it or not, I like the taste. I wasn't going to tell this person that, but I was like, this is tasty. And I felt good. Like, I felt good the rest of the day. And then I started to see results. I felt like I was eating more than I would normally do throughout the day, which in reality, at the end of the day, I was eating less. But I started to see results, and my energy levels were through the roof. But of course, just like anyone else, life, you get into your routines and then you get out of your routines, right? And I started getting used to being there. And what if I have a little bit of this, or I'm going to go to this party, I'm going to go to that party? One of the important things, though, is that my breakfast has always maintained the same, right? So it hasn't been a total disaster. And I'm really happy that someone introduced me to this phenomenal nutrition, because I don't think that I would be where I am at today without it.
Yeah.
So, speaking of, we go off track. Which group do you identify yourselves? What type of person are you? Are you the all or nothing kind of person, where it's like, okay, I'm on vacation. I'm going to relax. I'm going to enjoy myself during my vacation. When I come back, I'll work on it, right? Because a lot of people think that way. I'm just going to, take it easy right now, like people usually say. But in reality, how beneficial is that for you? Or are you the 1 foot in, 1 foot out kind of person, where it's like, I actually identify myself with this one here, where I find myself sometimes I'll do some major damage, and then the next day I'll try to catch up for it, right? And then I just keep going like that, and I'm always playing catch up. So, it's nice for us. Everything is a habit. So if we're able to develop good habits and keep them going, that's awesome.
Exactly.
Right? Or are you the last person, the one that's always like, no, I'm going to stick with it. This is what it is. I'm on vacation, but my body deserves the best, right? My body's not on vacation, right? My brain's not on vacation. My metabolism's not on vacation. Exactly. I'm the one that's on vacation.
Exactly. For me, I'm the middle one and the last one. Depends on the situation. This summer I went to Cuba, and I took all the products with me, all of
Wow.
them. So I made every day my breakfast. I went to the pool guy, and I asked him they have a little booth, they make shakes there, and they asked to make my shake every morning with my products. And because exactly like you said, I was on vacation. My goal was not. So
Exactly.
I keep myself on track during my vacation. Of course, I eat ice cream, but that was little mistakes. But during the day, I was on track.
Fantastic. Good for you. Look at you putting the hotel staff working for you, making your healthy shakes. Good
Of
on
course,
you.
of course.
Do you remember that time when we went to the Bahamas and I took the waffle maker with me?
I do. You came to my house to get the waffle maker in the morning before flight. Was
That's
on
right. That's right. That's right. So you're right. You know, we're on vacation, but our body's not on vacation.
exactly.
What is your biggest temptation?
Oh my God! For me, sugar.
Yes, I can totally relate as well. I really like the sweets, but I gotta tell you, I'm that savory kind of girl. The salty snacks really get to me. And you know, you never settle for just one.
No.
When you have a nice bowl of chips, you know, you start with one and then two, and then by the time you realize it, the bowl's gone and you're going to get the bag, right?
Exactly. No. For me, sugar. I'm the sugar girl. I can resist. I'm Portuguese. I like cakes and natas and the arroz doce. I'm Portuguese. I'm the typical Portuguese girl.
Right. You know, I've had burgers and fries, right, in my lifetime. I'm not too big on the fatty foods because I'm not a fan of after you eat them. Like I like the taste, but then you know that feeling you get after you've eaten it where you're like, ugh, right? I'm not a big fan of that. And you know, since I started making healthier food choices, sometimes I find it absolutely astonishing how when you go to some of these fast food places
Yeah.
and you ask for like a salad or a healthier option and you get a smaller portion with just like a little bit of a protein, right? The grilled
And
chicken,
you pay more.
right? And then everybody else gets a drink and a full size fries and hamburgers. So it's like, man, right? But you know, you gotta stick with your goal. It's all about making the right choices.
Exactly. If normally people said I do this because it's a habit. So create a new habit and do it because it's a habit.
100%. And speaking of habits, right? Some people habitually drink alcohol. That's not the case for you and I. I know
No.
you, you know me. You know that we're not big alcohol drinkers. But if there's one thing that I could say is absolutely empty calories, it's alcohol.
We're going to talk about alcohol later on.
Definitely are. We definitely are. So let's exemplify, you know, from these temptations that we've shown you. Let's exemplify some of them that in how they can definitely get us off track, right?
Ice cream.
Let's start with the sweets, eh? Let's start with those sugars. Look at that. The daily recommended amount for sugar consumption is 25 grams. A glazed donut and a Boston cream donut have 15 grams of sugar, just plain sugar. Okay.
You're done.
Yeah, that's it. Basically, you've got 5 left for whatever sugar you put in your coffee. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, because no one gonna get a donut without a coffee. And if you pick a double, the 5 gram is already on the milk.
Exactly. There you go. So that's it. That's it. No more sugar for the rest of the day.
You're done. You're done for your rest of the day.
And how is that realistic though? Like, you really think that that's going to be it? No,
Nope.
right? You're going to be hungry. You're going to have to eat again, but you've already maxed out your sugars. So clearly, here we have examples of how the sugars can definitely set us off guard there. And what about some of these typical breakfasts, right? One of the things that I grew up on, right? Fact, was cereal and milk.
Yeah.
Right. And I thought, hey, cereal and milk, even the whole grain one, that's got to be healthy. That's got to help me out. And realistically, I mean, let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's low in calories, but it's also very low in protein and a bit, in sugars there. Like we have about 7 grams of sugar alone from that milk and cereal. And did you know, I know this because my son is actually type 1 diabetic, and we did a whole nutritional training for him. Actually, a glass of milk, just the glass of milk itself, has about 12 grams of sugar.
Yes.
So, and look at that. Remember how you said that people won't stick with just the donut, right? Typical
No.
breakfast, a bagel and a coffee. Take a look at that. A double coffee and a bagel with butter, 550 calories. 84 grams of carbs, of which 30 are sugar.
Yes.
And people are like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? It's a bagel, right?
And
yeah, well, look at that.
Only 11 in protein.
Yep. Only 11 grams of protein there. Incredible. What about those what do we call them? Gourmet baked goods, the croissants with the frappuccinos.
The frappuccino in Portuguese is like a café com leite.
Galão.
Exactly.
But look at that, 590 calories. We're gonna see this slide again further on, right? We're gonna revisit this slide to talk a little bit more about this. But let's move on to some more of the temptations. Look at this one. Manuela, be honest with me. You like chocolate?
I love chocolate. I love chocolate. But during the time we are going to learn, we need to read the what you are eating, because sometimes if you see oh, not too much sugar, oh, not too much calories, but after that is empty. All the rest is empty. And for example, this chocolate, I'm going to eat the chocolate, I'm going to be happy, but 10 minutes later, I'm going to start again. Because it's 4 grams of protein, 4 grams of protein. So, and for example, our snacks, our protein bars, they have 10 grams of protein. And
yes,
only 140 in calories.
Did you know? I didn't know the importance of protein before I started this nutrition, or I actually learned it when I was getting nutritional training. That I didn't know the importance of protein. Basically, our whole body's made up of it, and it helps us keep fuller for longer because it takes longer for our body to break it down. So the more protein you have in whatever it is that you're eating in terms of a snack, the fuller you're going to feel for longer. So if you're not getting enough protein and it's all sugars, you're going to be hungry quick, fast, and you're going to get all these extra calories that your body really doesn't need, right?
Yeah. A lot of people, when they get home, like you before, they open the fridge and they eat everything. And after the dinner, they start craving.
Yep.
And they go pick unhealthy choices. Why? Because during the day they don't have enough protein.
Yeah, that's right. Weren't breaking down their protein throughout the day, which means that at the end of the day, your body was needing to compensate and make up for what you missed. 100%. I agree with you on that. And here's that friendly alcohol, the empty calories. Did you know that it actually affects cell metabolism and fat burning? It will actually slow down your metabolism, and you won't be burning as much fat or using up any of that extra energy. And it depresses satiety. I did not know that. So you will actually feel hungry after drinking alcohol. Look at that little glass of port. I mean, we're Portuguese, right? Port wine, 50 mils, which is nothing. It's like a little shot, okay? It's a shot. 74 calories. And then you have...
Imagine how many jumping jacks you need to do to burn a glass of champagne. Just imagine.
Yes, I'm looking at that. I'm seeing 105 calories in that glass of champagne. And I know that, for all of us who have those smartwatches or that are at the gym with the machines that read calorie burning, and you're on there and you're like, you're giving it what you've got. And you're like, damn, it's like, whoa, do I really want to, in one gulp, it's going to take me 15 minutes of running. What the heck? Yeah, but look at that. Look, gin tonic, 300 calories. Damn. Wow. So I knew, I I do celebrate with friends once in a while at a social gathering. I'll have a glass, but am I glad that I am not a habitual alcohol drinker? Because it's definitely got no other nutritional value except for calories.
Just calories, no, nothing more.
All right. So you went on vacation, Manuela. You took your stuff with you.
Yes,
Why?
I did. I took my stuff with me because I had a goal. I want to reach my goal, and when I went to vacations, my thought was I not going to lose everything I did until now. So don't make a lapse become a collapse.
Yep.
Stick with your goal. If we eat an ice cream one day, it's okay. If we eat an ice cream every day, that's not okay. So a lapse, it's one time. It's not every day.
Right.
And most of the people, when they go on vacation, they eat everything. And then everything they done until that point is lost. And my body deserves better.
Exactly. Totally. So definitely don't let one mistake become a total letdown for what you've created. And congratulations on that. We'll talk a little bit about it further on. But speaking of talking about it further, we're not alone, right? We have a whole community of people who have had absolutely incredible results, and we'd love to hear some of these incredible stories. So without further ado, here are some of people that we've actually had the pleasure of meeting in person. Tell us a little bit about how they got results and then they fell off track. So let's listen
hear
to this stories. Yeah.
My name is Henrito. I am from Toronto, Ontario. I've been using Herbalife for about, I'd say 5 years now. So when I first started, I was like not severely, but I was underweight enough to the point where I wasn't happy. And then I got started because my parents had been using Herbalife. I'd been denying it for so long. Then I saw my brothers gain weight. I was like, okay, let me hop on this. At first, I gained about, I think it was like 6 pounds or 10 pounds, something like that. I was like, wow, this is really cool. I was able to keep that up. And then I was able to get the results that I wanted, and I felt extremely confident. I was able to help other people, and it just brought you to a new level of, honestly, confidence, just and certainty in yourself. And then I'd say actually in the past 4 or 5 months, I actually fell off a lot. I lost weight. I got unhealthy. Wasn't even doing my skincare routine. I was just falling off. There's a lot of personal stuff going on in my life, and I found it hard to maintain that same gym routine.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatima and I'm from Toronto. I started Herbalife Nutrition 2.5 years ago because I felt really bad about myself and I didn't have the energy to do everything that I was supposed to do. I lost close to 25 kilos in this first journey. However, the pandemic came and my work tripled. And guess what? I found all the pounds and I had lost, and I lost also hope.
Hi everyone, my name is Nuria. I have been living in Canada for the last 8 years, but I am originally from Portugal. I came across Herbalife because my mom was tired of me getting bullied at work due to the way it looked. So we decided to make a change. And we got started with Herbalife 4 years ago with each other's support. For the first time, I actually felt different. I felt energetic and my mood was the best. And that made me ready for my day. Sadly, I did go off track. When I went to Portugal, there's a lot of good food there and my family's love language is food.
Hi, it's Christy Lee here from Toronto, Canada. I've been with this amazing company for 4.5 years now. In my very first month, I lost a total of 17 pounds, and I actually kept that off the last 4 years. And the way I kept that off is staying connected to my goals, my why, staying in the challenges. So we do 21-day challenges, and I just do them back to back. Having new goals, whether it be to gain weight that month, whether it be to lose a little bit more fat, just staying onto my healthy habits. So whether I'm connected to better sleeping habits, not eating sugar those 21 days, or getting my 2 shakes in. So just healthier habits help me stay connected. When I do fall off, I do notice that kind of it goes AWOL, right?
Wow. Do you know what I
Amazing.
got? You know what I got from those stories? Did you realize that not everybody's goal is the same? Some people actually use the nutrition to put on healthy weight. Isn't that incredible? Same
Exactly.
product designed in a program that meets their unique goals or their nutritional needs in order for them to reach their goal. And for some people, it's to gain weight. For some people, it's to lose weight. For them, it's just to get healthy food in general. But that was fantastic. Really good to hear.
You know what I was thinking. People normally say to raise a child, we need a village, and to achieve a goal, we need a village. So these people stay connected with their community, healthy community, and they going back on track because they have the support. And if you are here and you don't have a community, ask the person who invite you to this presentation. I'm sure, 100% sure, your coach has a community. So ask him to be there, and because it's
100%.
amazing.
Yeah, 100%. I can totally relate because I feel like when I was trying to do it on my own, it was that much harder. But when I felt like I had a whole bunch of people backing me up and making the commitment with me and helping me stay accountable, right? Which is, it's all about you staying accountable to yourself, but you have other people holding you accountable to the promises you made to yourself.
Exactly.
And speaking of looking after yourself, I mean, this is like global facts. This is information that's available to everybody, right?
This is scary.
It's definitely scary. It paints a dangerous picture for our future, right? So we know that 60%, it actually says 60% of adults are overweight or obese, okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in the world. 60% is a lot of people, right? And in the last, what was it?
46 years.
46 years, it has tripled, which means we're getting 3 times as much people who are overweight and obese. And then, I mean, look at this one. This is possibly the scariest of them all.
For me, it's the scariest one because our kids, they are our future. So this is really scary. One out of 8, out of 3, it's obese or overweight. It's too much.
Yes.
Too much.
If you really think about it, what sort of picture are we painting for the future? If these are the statistics, if this is the direction that we're going in. So, but you know, I'm happy that we are in a community that has a solution for that, right? That can help. And when have you been off track? Tell me. I want to hear about it.
Okay, this picture is exactly me in Cuba on vacations last month, and I was on track. I was completely out of track 4 years ago when I asked you, Veronica, to help me help my daughter, because I didn't realize I was out of track. I want you to help me to help my daughter, and for my daughter to start, I start too, and we start together. And for me, I was doing that just for her, because I remember one time I called you, and I told you I don't have results. And the day after, I told you my pennies are falling. and sometimes we don't realize what is happening to us, right? And I was looking to my daughter, sharing it here today, and thanks to her, because I start because of her. Thanks to her, I know this nutrition, and I lost already 59 pounds. It's unbelievable. It's another person out of me, and after the 40s, I'm turning 42 in 2 weeks, 43 in 2 weeks. After the 40s, we don't get the chance to make mistakes. We can't. So that's why I went on vacations and I kept myself on track, because I don't want to lose everything I conquer for the little moments
Right on.
pleasures.
Congratulations. Right on. It's so gratifying, though, right? To have come this far. And you think about it, you know, everything that I put into being where I'm at, do I really want to jeopardize that?
Exactly.
And the fact that you and your daughter held each other accountable, and she helped you even though you didn't think you needed help, which is
Exactly.
absolutely amazing. That is awesome. This is what it's all about. So, you know, if I'm going to start, you come to me, Manuela, and you tell me, Veronica, I need to get back on track. I completely lost myself. What do I need to do? Okay, where do we start?
We start with balance, right? We start with balance. Everything is a matter of balance. 30 grams of protein, 40 of carbs, and 30% of fats. And all the meals, we need to do this. All the meals.
Exactly. So 30, 40, 30, and we start right in the morning. First thing, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, so you should not skip it, and it should be treated the same as every other meal. And here we go back to that slide where we have an example of our Formula One nutritional meal replacement, right? Our Formula One and our protein drink mix combined have a total of 200 calories, okay? And together they have just over 15 grams of carbs, of which only 8 are sugars. But they are giving us a complete amount of protein. We have a total there. I know the numbers got a little mixed up, but to combine, they have about 5 grams of protein, right? And we're going to have meals throughout the day and snacks. So what are we going to do next, Manuela? Right?
So,
halfway through your morning, what do you do? I know you're a big fan of this one.
I am. That's my magic drink. I love this because you remember when I started, I was 4 or 5 days without going to the bathroom and doing my business, and this was a lifesaver. And herbal tea, aloe, and fiber together, they are magic. They are like magic. I like to mix everything and drink, and you like the labels, so I'm gonna just quickly explain how this helped me. This helped me to clean my body, boost my energy, and for my goal at the time, burn fat faster, was like amazing. And
Incredible.
It's delicious.
Incredible. No, when I hear you say that you couldn't go to the bathroom for 4 to 5 days, that was scary.
Yes.
But why does it help us? Well, because it helps to clean and detoxify. Our herbal tea concentrate, right? It helps us to reduce water retention. It eliminates toxins and fats because it speeds up our metabolism. It's a thermogenic tea that actually helps our cells work a little bit faster to help us burn a little more fat and calories. And our aloe is like, it's liquid gold. I've heard this said before, but it's impressive because it contains 40% of aloe extract, and it's extracted in a process that was DNA structured and tested at one of the facilities right here in Canada, in Guelph. It is a process that extracts the essential elements from the aloe in a cold process with water, which means that we have all the benefits of the aloe, right? Which helps us hydrate ourselves from the inside out. And then for our digestive well-being, we add into that cocktail mix our fiber. Our active fiber has a great quantity of fiber to help us meet that 25 grams per day. Because let's face it, our North American diet does not contain enough fiber. Hence why some people go 3 to 4 days without going to the washroom. And that is just not the way our body is supposed to work. So thank goodness for these 3 products. And I love that you mix them all together and that they've helped you out so much.
Oh, that's magic.
And then, going into the morning, you need something to eat, right? You got to have your meal. What is your meal and how do you prepare it? Tell me.
Before, I never had breakfast, never, because I don't like to eat in the morning. So when you presented to me, this was like magic. First is really fast. You just get water, 2 scoops of Formula One, 2 scoops of protein. You shake, and you glue, and you out of the door.
Right.
And there's nothing more fast than this. It's less than 1 minute.
Absolutely.
And you can take it everywhere. You
Fact.
can take it everywhere. You can fly, you can travel, and you take the powder with you. There's no problem.
Yep. And you get your 24 grams of protein, right? In that combined meal. You get 26 essential vitamins and minerals. It's low on the glycemic index, which is super important for some people. That means that it's not going to spike your blood sugar. It's going to keep your blood sugar steady, which is what we want. And I know that, again, because of my son. And you get from our meal, right? You get 4 grams of that dietary fiber, which is going to help you go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
So I already explained a little bit about this. Our nutritional powder, we do have vegetarian option. We do have gluten-free options. It provides a third of your daily recommended 25 vitamins and minerals. The Formula One has 3 grams of fiber, and it is available in 9 flavors. Our protein drink mix comes and complements our Formula One meal replacement by adding that extra protein to bring up that protein content to a total of about 24, right? We mentioned it before. It's low in sugar. It has a gram of fiber. It's going to give you some more of those vitamins and minerals, which is going to give you a complete meal, right? Where are you going to get all of that nutritional content in just 200 calories? It's going to be a challenge, right?
Yes.
And then for lunch, Manuela, right? You come to me, you tell me, Veronica, what do I have for lunch?
Okay. I'm vegan, so I don't eat meat and fish, but my meal, I have protein there. Another source, but protein on the meal, and veggies and salads, and good carbs. And that's it. I'm done. More clean possible, more simple possible, but protein. Don't forget the protein.
Of course. So you're going to have your shake for breakfast. You're going to have your healthy, colorful meal for lunch. You're going to have your special drink halfway through your morning. And then the afternoon hits, right? And you want to meet your daily protein intake. So tell us about this protein cocktail mix. Tell us how you prepare this and what it does for you.
So for me, you guys already know, I love Herbalife herbal tea with fiber. And in the afternoon, I put 1 scoop of protein, and that mix is going to be also a snack, right? And is really good. If you guys try it, it's really, really good. And I know for you, it's coffee because you love coffee. I also love coffee, but I'm going to give this to you because you're the coffee girl. So tell me.
So it's actually 2 spoons of our protein drink mix, right? Depending on what your goal is, right?
Yes.
But so that it is a complete snack, you want to make sure that you're getting those at least 15 grams of protein in your snack. So this not only gives you all of those detoxifying properties and that extra energy, but it's also giving you extra protein. I love it. I absolutely love it. But because I am a coffee girl, I got to talk about our high protein coffee. Come on, guys, look at this. It's a coffee drink. It's flavored coffee. It's absolutely delicious. It comes in 2 flavors. It has only 2 grams of sugars, 100 calories, and 15 grams of protein. When I saw this for the first time, I knew that I was going to be able to have my coffee and get my protein. I was like, this was meant for me. This drink was made for me. I absolutely love it. Love it. Love it.
For you, and for the people who loves the double,
Yes. Without the double, without the double.
Without the double.
But here we have, and then dinner comes along, right?
Yeah.
So I know that throughout your journey, initially you had a specific goal, and then your goal changed. So tell me a little bit about your dinner, and again, what does it consist of?
Okay. The dinner depend of your goal. Before, my goal was to lose weight. So I have during my day 2 meals of Herbalife, breakfast and dinner. And right now my goal is maintain and do muscle mass. And sometimes I do the dinner shake, and sometimes I eat food, a plate. If I get home too late, I'm gonna do my shake, because I know I don't want it to go to bed with my stomach all full. So that depends. You are listening to us. Ask your coach if it's okay to do the shake or the meal at dinner, because that depends on your goal.
Exactly. And I remember us talking about this, and I had mentioned to you that one of the benefits of when I was on my fat loss journey, that for me was that I knew that if I had the shake for dinner, I wasn't going to overeat. I wasn't going to consume too much just before going to rest, where I knew that I wasn't going to burn off those calories, right? So that was super, super helpful for me. And then again, there's so many different ways to prepare our Herbalife nutrition in different recipes and making different meals. And we talked a little bit about community, Manuela. So
Yes.
you know where we can find some of these recipes, right?
I
You
do.
know it.
I do, because on the chat on the community, they have so much information there. There's not only new recipes, because these people, they have the imagination amazing. They cooked, oh my god, sometimes we ask, I need that recipe to do the same. And they have all of kinds of support. Every coach, they have the support on the back. So, and if you go to myherbalife.com, you also have a lot of recipes. So Herbalife page, your coach community, I am sure you're gonna find all the information you need, because people, we don't drink only shakes.
No, we don't.
No.
I prefer it because it's easy and it's a faster cleanup. But
Yes.
when I want to get creative, I do go a little bit. My imagination goes crazy. I get creative and I make some of these delicious.
I already know how to do Timbits.
That's right.
Healthy Timbits.
Let's talk a little bit about hydration, right? Because one of the important things, exactly, I got mine here too, right?
What are you drinking, Veronica? What are you drinking?
I'm actually having one of the products that I'm going to talk about next. With some of our herbal concentrates for that energy that I wanted to be super focused and zeroed in on our call today. What are you having?
This one is green tea with aloe and CR7.
Fantastic.
So good.
Yep. So we're going to talk a little bit about how important it is for you to give your body hydration. I wasn't a water drinker. For me, it was like it had to have some sort of flavor. So having these products available to add some flavor to my water will help me meet my water intake throughout the day. It's really important because our bodies are made up of 70% water. It really helps with your digestive system, right? Remember, drink water to help flush everything out. And it helps control your appetite. I've heard this before, but I didn't believe it until I started doing it myself. And let's face it, realistically, we don't meet our daily water intake needs. We just don't. I know it says 2 liters a day, but these are just averages and not all body types are the same. So we know that for a woman, for every 25 kilos, right, or 50 pounds, we should be having approximately a liter of water. So think about that. And for men, they need a little bit more because they tend to have a little bit more muscle mass, and our muscles and our cells need water to function properly. Especially our brains, which is also a muscle, guys, needs water in order for it to function properly.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, we're coming into the season of sharing. And what do we share during this season, right? The weather starts to get colder. We get closer together. we share a lot of things, including germs and viruses, right? So we want to make sure that we're supporting our immune system and that we're giving it some of these really, really important things, like our immune essentials are made with Epicor, right? From herbs that actually help to promote your healthy immune system and to help prevent the flus and colds, especially in this season that we're going into. I absolutely love this product. I've been using it since it came out.
The problem for me with this product, it's so hard to only drink one a day.
I hear you. You told me you were having some green tea, right?
Yes.
So here it is.
I love it.
It's green tea with pomegranate, guys. We know that pomegranate is a rich antioxidant. It's got major phytonutrients, rich antioxidants that help prevent free radicals, right? And it's 0 calories. Who doesn't like 0 calories? And for those of you who lead busy lives, okay, I mentioned to you that our lives are always on the go. We're always on a rush. Go, go, go. Sometimes it's hard for us at the end of the day to wind down and actually relax enough to have a proper night's sleep. Well, we have relaxation tea to help us with that. It's got chamomile that will help us, bring ourselves down to a level where we can actually get some rest. And it's absolutely delicious. I love it because I am a fan of peppermint. And these options are available to us. They are gluten-free, non-GMO, and kosher, which is super important. But I mentioned to you that I was drinking one of these products, and this is the one that I'm drinking, Beauty Booster. And I'm going to let you talk a little bit about it because I know this is one of your faves.
Yes, this product is one of the bombs for me because I have a lot of scars on my legs. And this helped me to make my scars less ugly. No, more beautiful, but less ugly. And this product is amazing for nails and skin and hair and to help with the cellulite. But for me, was really my scars. They stay beautiful now. And I love this. And it's so good.
It's delicious. You can have it in the summer as a refreshing drink because that's what I did.
You like ice cream?
Yes. There's definitely different things you could do with it.
Oh my God.
Liftoff, right? I can't say enough about Liftoff.
No.
Besides giving you vitamins B and C and some other vitamins, it is very low calorie. It's got 75 grams of caffeine. And the one thing about this product is that once I took it, I felt it. It's got something called ginkgo biloba that actually helps with cognitive function, right? I told you I was going to get everybody talking about ginkgo biloba because it does help with with your mental alert and focus. So we just went back to school. Yeah, you got students who sometimes, they're probably not eating the best. They're not getting the right amount of sleep. So they're tired throughout the day, but they have an important test coming up or something that they really got to be focused for. And they need that extra energy to stay alert. Liftoff is that product, 100%. I absolutely love it. I put it in just about anything. I'm pretty sure there's one in here right now. And as you can see, I am on fire. But then we also have our supplementation. Part of having a nutritionally balanced diet is that throughout the day, we're also supplementing. And we're going to talk a little bit about these supplements that'll help you reach your goals and why. Okay. So our multi-vitamin complex, think of it this way. We have our Formula One, which is our main source, right? Our meal replacement is our main source for our macronutrients, the carbs, the protein, and the healthy fats. Then we have our mineral complex, which is our main source of micronutrients, those phytonutrients, vitamins, and minerals that are combined to help our macronutrients in our bodies. And then we have our Formula 3 cell activator, which brings this all together, and they complement each other perfectly because our cell activator with alpha lipoic acid actually helps the cells at the cell level become receptive to our macro and micronutrients. So they work together to make sure that our bodies are definitely getting what they need. And it's absolutely incredible how you can maximize your results with these 3 products. It is absolutely astonishing. Total Control, Manuela, I know you're a big fan of this product. We've talked about it many times. So
Yes, yes, I am. Imagine you have a energy booster on your pocket. That's Total Control. Ladies, if you need to clean your house and it's already late, 2 tablets and you ready to go. It relieves fatigue, promotes endurance, gives you a lot of energy, and it's amazing. You need to take twice a day, daily, with meals, and you're going to eat like fly away all the time.
And we know it's true because some of our friends who have done this or done whatever they found in their support groups led by their coach got back to where they needed to be.
I was waiting for this moment.
Right?
Yes.
They got off track, but then they found themselves again. So let's listen to what they have to say.
And then I got a piece of advice that really brought me out of that rut, which was, hey, listen, 20 minutes working out or 15 minutes working out, whether it's at home or just a walk or whatever, is better than 0 minutes, right? And so that completely changed it for me. Started going to the gym more often, even though it was 15 turned into 20 turned into 30 turned into an hour, right? And you're going a lot more consistently. So just doing as much as you can with what you're given and just staying clear of your focus, right? It's only you versus you. It's not you versus anyone else. Only you can achieve what you want, right? You gotta take life by the balls.
And guess what? I'm back on track on this journey. I have already lost 15 kilos in 2 months, and I added a few $100s to my income. Do you want to know why and how? Ask your coach. Bye.
Cooking good food. I got back on track about 2 months ago, and because my body deserves better. And once again, my energy is back, and I have lost around 10 pounds since then. That's my short story for you guys. Thank you for your time. Bye.
It's a snowball. So when you stop having your shakes or you stop really focusing on your goals is when just everything goes crazy, right? So staying close to the community of Herbalife, so all your sidelines, anyone you meet at Fit Camp. If you haven't heard of Fit Camp yet, ask your coach. So just staying into the 21-day challenges works for me. Every month I have a new goal. So that's what I do.
Veronica, I'm getting goosebumps.
Right?
Because it's so good and it's amazing to hear people getting back on track and taking care of themselves. It's felt really good.
So whatever is available for you, right? It's all about community, getting the advice from the right person, and speak to the person who invited you here today and ask them what's available to you. And, just going over some key points, right? Maintaining a certain balance, having and establishing good habits through daily routines, having some mental evolution, because in order for you to evolve physically, your mind has to evolve first. We've talked about this, you and I, before, where it's like you got to have the mental attitude first before you get the physical attitude. And nourishing your body, giving your body what it needs is going to help it work a whole lot better, because I like how you said that you were on vacation, but your body wasn't. No. And gradual changes, making sure that you celebrate the little milestones, the little achievements, right?
Exactly. So Veronica, imagine if I want to know more information about it, where I can find more information about it.
Here we have a surprise for you. So besides talking to the person that invited you here today, we look forward to actually meeting you at one of our live physical events where you can come and not just hear, but feel this emotion that we've talked about. Feel the energy, feel the love of the community, feel the support, because we're here for each other. So our next event is actually Saturday, September the 24th. It's live. It's local in Toronto, so it's in the GTA in Vaughan. You can actually use your phone with the camera to snap that little, and you're going to get that information, all that information. But speak to the person who invited you today about our next local event, because we look forward to meeting you as well and holding you accountable and supporting you. Thank you so much, Manuela, for being my co-host today. And I really appreciated your insight.
Veronica, was amazing. We already know each other for a lot of years. And being here today and sharing our journey together was amazing. And share with everyone at home, it's an inspiration. Thank you guys for being here with us. And thank you, Coach, to inviting me.
Always. Good night, everybody. Thank
Bye,
you
guys.
for staying tuned.
Take care.